What's up, team? How's everybody doing? We have got a tough upper body workout for your at-home workout today. So for those of you that like some upper body strength training and not so much the cardio stuff, this one's definitely for you. Let's kick this thing off with a 4-way bear crawl. So you're gonna need to get creative with your space here, folks. You might need to be going back and forth across a living room or up and down a hallway, that sort of thing. So what I want is all 4 directions of bear crawling. We're gonna go forwards. You know, I'm expecting you guys to just need to take a couple steps here. We're gonna go backwards. Then I'd love for you to go to the right, so laterally, and then also to the left, laterally. So just do an equal number or number of steps or equal distance for all 4 of those directions, okay? Then we're gonna pair that with 20 total plank ups. So I'm down in my elbow plank. I'm gonna climb up into my hand plank and back down. And then of course do the other side. So I'm gonna do a left cycle, followed by a right cycle for 20 total. So your warm-up is 3 rounds, 4-way bear crawl, and 20 total plank ups before moving on. By the way, who's got the new Go HQ shirt? St. Augustine, Florida. Give me a hell yeah. That's right. All right, next up, 3 rounds. We're gonna do 30 per leg mountain climbers. So we're back to that push-up plank position. And we're shuffling our feet, kind of tapping our toes. If you've got sliders, feel free to use them. Here's the catch with this today, guys. So we're doing 30 per leg, but every 10, I want you to stop and do 3 push-ups. So 9, 10, I need to take a quick mountain climber break, crank out my 3 push-ups, then resume the next 10, do another 3, you get the idea, do the next 10, and then finish with 3 more push-ups. So each set of mountain climbers has 9 push-ups included, okay? Then we're gonna do 20 upright rows. So, basically, moving forward the whole rest of the workout, guys, you can do all this stuff with a variety of implements. Dumbbell, barbell, possibly kettlebell, band. So you need to modify based on what you've got. So next up, 20 upright rows. So if I've got 2 dumbbells and I'm able to do this, so I'm basically dragging the weight straight up my body, leading the way with the elbows. So real high elbows. I'm only coming up to about collarbone high. If the 2 dumbbells are too heavy, cool. Just merge and do 1. That cuts your weight in half. That can be done with a band as well, right? Let's say I've got a pull-up band. The thing to do here, guys, is regulate slack. So if I'm standing on this hip width apart, that feels way too easy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a bunch of slack between my feet. See what I'm doing there? Then stand on it, and now I've choked up that tension, and that's a more appropriate weight. Same deal with the kettlebell and a barbell, guys. You get the idea. Okay, so 20 upright rows. And then our third move is gonna be 10 strict shoulder press. So ideally we're using your dumbbells or a barbell here for 10 strict press. Ideally we're not using the dip drive of the legs. So 3 rounds, 30 per leg mountain climbers, plus those push-ups, 20 upright rows, and then 10 strict press. So then next up, one more implement. I've got a bench. You've got a couch, a table, sturdy coffee table, a chair that's solid, that's not gonna roll away from you. You know, maybe you borrowed a box from the gym, whatever. You need to get creative, guys. So we're gonna do 3 rounds, 20 dips off the side of your object. And if you happen to have dip bars in the garage, heck, there it is, 20 dips off your bars. So 20 dips, remember your feet out here makes this harder. If that's too tough, just bend the knees. Obviously there's a big spectrum there to wherever you need to get this done, but we wanna stay close to the bench, overhand grip on the end of that object. So working the triceps. And then we're gonna do 10 pull-ups. Uh-oh, pull-ups, I don't have a pull-up bar. Got you covered. Let's do, any pulling move is gonna be our substitute for a pull-up. So I'll give you guys 2 choices. I'm assuming you've got some weights. So we're gonna do bent over row. So my weight's in the heels, my back is flat, I'm hinged over at the hips, and then I'm pulling towards my gut, squeezing the heck out of my back and shoulder blades. So I can do 10 of those. I can do that with a barbell as well. Or we're gonna do our 1-arm row. We did these the other day, right? So I can prop up on my bench or coffee table or box, whatever I've got. And if you had a bench, this would be our traditional way of doing these in the gym, right? A knee and a hand on the bench. So that's gonna be 10 per arm instead of 10 pull-ups. So 3 rounds, 20 dips, 10 pull-ups, or 10 rows of some kind. Then let's shake it out for a minute and then let's get into our EMOM. So this EMOM is far more just about muscular endurance than it is about metabolic conditioning. So it's not that you're gonna be so out of breath, it's gonna be just more, man, my arms are really, really tired. So every minute on the minute for 10 minutes, you're gonna do both moves, 10 overhead tricep extensions. So again, I can do this with a number of implements, right? I'm gonna bend my elbows completely so that way it's getting way behind my back. And then I'm gonna extend my elbow completely. So I'm working my triceps here. We want full ranges of motion. So I'm gonna do 10 of those and 10 bicep curls. All right, then rest with remaining time. Now, we could also use a band for the 2 moves. So if I kind of step in that and then grab this and kind of twist and ingress, I can do my overhead extensions there if maybe my dumbbells are too heavy. I can also grab my trusty barbell. This bar weighs 200 pounds in case you're wondering. I just make it look light. So we can also do this with the barbell. So I'm taking a somewhat narrow grip on this. My thumbs can almost touch, but then it's the same deal, guys. Deep elbow bend before extending all the way up. And then of course you can do your curls with the barbell. The one thing that just won't work really well on this move is on this routine, is a kettlebell, just for grip purposes. So bands can be used for both moves, dumbbells, or a barbell. So scale the weights as needed, choke up the band as needed. You can do this for bicep curls too, I didn't go over that. So like we did earlier for the upright row, we can create the right amount of slack between your feet until you feel like the bicep curl is actually appropriate. And if you have weights that are just too heavy or too light, modify the reps a little bit to make this routine hard for you. So if you need to do 15 of one move and only 10 or 8 of another, that's cool, guys. Just stick to some numbers through the 10 minutes and you're gonna get a great arm workout regardless, okay? So that is your at-home arm workout for today. Stay safe, stay fit. We will see you guys next time.